Hi everyone, in this video tutorial we are going to create something like this. I'm gonna create this homepage. It's a Twitter homepage. That's what we are going to build using CSS Grid, some of Blix and some of CSS Flexbox. And also we are going to use some cool stuffs and tracks in CSS to design this page. I'm gonna base on my skills and not on inspecting the whole page and copying the code to my editor. That's not what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use my skills to build this page and this design. So it's not gonna be perfectly the same as this page, but something close, and the most important thing, I'm going to learn a lot of things, a lot of stuffs. Cool. So before we get started, make sure guys to go to YouTube and especially to my YouTube channel, and make sure to subscribe. It's gonna help me a lot and I appreciate it. Make sure guys to subscribe to my channel. There is the whole videos there. You can watch any videos you want, and also make sure to give me a thumbs up. Alright, so let's get rid of this. Also, before we get started, we need a text editor. I'm gonna use here this one, which is Visual Studio Code, and also I'm gonna open my folder inside this video editor, which contain right now only two files, an app.css file and also an index.html file. They are both empty. We are not writing any code yet. So we are going to need this font. It's a Google font, Open Sans, and also we are going to need Font Awesome. Make sure to go to the fontawesome.com and get started. We are going to copy the link here, CGN links. Copy it to your text editor. So I'm gonna head back to my index.html. I'm gonna say HTML5. I'm gonna use image here, not that one, but HTML5. That's it. And I'm gonna link to Font Awesome, and also I'm gonna link to my file, to my local file, CSS app.css, and also I'm gonna go and select this font, open it, also hit customize and go to bold. I need this one also. Copy the link and go back to my editor, paste it here. That's it. I'm gonna change the title to Twitter homepage. Alright, and also to make things cool and the development very fast, I'm gonna use an extension that I installed already in Visual Studio Code, which calls Live Server. You can look for this extension here, Live Server. It's gonna give you a better experience when you're writing your code. So Ctrl+Shift+P and the Live Server. Open with Live Server. I'm gonna open it with Live Server. Alright, in the port 5050. That's it. So this is my homepage. Just to make sure, I'm gonna write something here and hit save. It automatically updated here, and as you see, it's very fast and very cool, enjoyable. That's it for now. And let's open my app.css file and write some stuff, some basic stuffs. So after here, and before, I'm gonna say box sizing of border box. Also I'm gonna say body and HTML margin 0 and the pattern 0. I'm gonna head back to my P and let's say A and H1, H2, H3 and UL or LI, everything we need, spam, so much. So let's go back to my here to my font, Google font, and copy this font family property and paste it here to make this all these tags by default font family open sans. Alright, so let's hit save again and let's go back to our index HTML, and I'm gonna need a container div which will contain, let's take a look about this Twitter page. Alright, so this is my Twitter page. As you can see here, I can see that this page is how much? 3 blocks, 3 divs, yes, 3 divs. And if I want to divide it, I want to divide it by 2 columns and 2 rows. That's what I'm gonna do. The first one I'm gonna call it left box. The second one I'm gonna call it right box. The third one I'm gonna call it bottom box. So that's it. Let's go to our CSS and take our container. Our container, I'm gonna give it, it's by default since it's a div, it will take the width of 100% of the document or the page. And the head, I'm gonna give it 100 VH, which is a unit for view port height. And also I'm gonna say that display as a grid. Alright, and I'm gonna need grid template columns. I'm gonna say that that I have only 2 columns, each one with 1 function, and not grid auto columns but grid template columns. Grid template, not columns here but rows. I'm gonna say that the first row is gonna take 5 or 85 VH, and the second one, the rest to hit 100 VH is 15 VH, the second row, which is this one here. The bottom box, I'm gonna give it only 15 VH. Alright, and let's hit save and let's continue. Take our container and the left box, div, a background color, and I forget to mention something here. I already inspect some colors from this page, and also I take them here. You can copy them. I'm gonna make sure that I put them in the description below this video, and you can copy them and go to the top of your file and say that the root, and hit your variables and paste your variables there. The main color is gonna be blue, the dark color, and the footer link color, which are those colors here, the links here in the footer, and the footer top border color, which is this small border top in the top of the footer here. That's it. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna say that the left box is gonna take up as a background color the var main color. Let's hit save and go to our page and see if there is any changes. Let's get rid of this, and also font awesome, you're gonna need it. So me, I don't need it now or anymore for this, the rest of this video. I'm gonna get rid of this also. So as you can see here, this is my left box, this is my right box, this is my bottom box. It takes some something here. You can see that I divide the page correctly, and we are go to go. Let's continue. Let's continue and say that this left box is gonna take as a grid column, only one column. It's gonna start from the one and then gonna end in the two columns, and that's it for now. Let's go back, let's go continue and go to the right side. The right box is also, as a background color, it's gonna be white, no problem with that. And the grid column is gonna I'm gonna say that it's gonna start from 2 and I'm gonna end in the -1 or the 3. If you don't know what this property, I encourage you to go and search for the grid property. It's very cool, it's very nice, I like it. You can it makes the layout very easy and also very enjoyable to work with. I'm gonna say also for the grid row, I'm gonna start from the row 1 and also I'm gonna end in the row 1 and they're gonna on the row 2. The same thing here. I'm gonna start from the row 2. The same thing here, the row 1 and the row 2. But I don't need it since there are only 3 divs. Alright, cool. And let's continue to the bottom box. Just to visualize things, I'm gonna give it another background color of pink, for example, so that I can visualize. Alright, so as you can see here, this is my border, this is my bottom box. It's not taking the whole width of the page. Let's fix this problem here and say for the grid column, it's gonna start from column 1 and they're gonna end in the column -1. That's it. Let's give this one also another background color of orange, just so they can visualize the right one. Alright, so the whole page is divided now. Let's continue and build this page. So as you see here, there are some text here and icons here. That's what I'm gonna do. Alright, now let's go to our left box and create an UL and LI, and I need a font awesome. That's why I need a font awesome here class. I already chose the classes for my fonts. If you don't, you can go to font awesome and search for example, if you want to search for this icon, you can type on the search box search and it will give you something like this. So let's go and create our font awesome now classes. For the first one, it's gonna be face and if a and search, and I'm gonna give it an icon class so that I can style it individually. That's it. For the text, I'm gonna copy it directly from the original page of Twitter, and let's go to the second one. Let's copy this one. Alright, and let's change the classes here. It's not the search but the users friends. Alright, and also let's copy the text from the original page there. Cool. Let's go again and create another li, and again copy the icon class or the icon tag, and this one is not fast but it's fab, if r, or it's not if r but if r, and if r comment, and also the icon that I give it to style it individually. So again, copy the text from the original page, go again to my text editor. I have installed also another extension in this Visual Studio Code which will make my tags and organized or something like that. It's called I think Purify HTML. You can hit this thing here and it will take everything in the same or in the line, in the correct line. Cool. Again, let's save. Let's go back and see if our icons is there. Yes, but the second one is not working. I think there is a problem there, friends, users, and where is the I think that it's not users but just user. Alright, so my icons are there and my text is there. Let's go back to our CSS and style it. I'm gonna style one by one. Okay, I'm not gonna create the HTML markup and the second thing I'm gonna style it, but I'm gonna work with HTML in the same thing and also with the CSS. So I am in the left box. Alright, I'm gonna give it a display as a flex, justify content as center, and align items center. Just by doing this, it's gonna center vertically and horizontally my URL here. Alright, it's very cool. Again, copy this thing here. I'm gonna say that this is the left box just to make things organized. Alright, so and left box there. So left box URL li. I'm gonna say that the list style as none. Alright, yes, very cool. So if I can switch just so that I can see the changes directly in. As you can notice, my screen is very small to do this, but let's stick with that and try to make something cool. And also let's change the font size to 18 pixel and the line height to 24 pixel, and also the margin 50 pixel from top and the bottom and 0 pixel from left and right, and the font width of bold. Alright, so cool. And also let's change, let's give it a color of white. Okay, and let's change the icon. Let's make them bigger a little bit. That's why I give him another class icon, which is class icon. And let's say for the font size it's gonna be 20 pixel, a little bigger than the text, and the margin right, to give it a margin right of 10 pixel. Alright, okay, I think that's the same as this thing here. It's not the same, but it's close. Even I can make the font a little bit of the icons. Okay, I am very happy with that. Okay, let's stick with 18 pixel and the 22 pixel here. That's it for the left box. Let's go for the right box and style it also a little bit. Okay, as you can notice here, the right box, it contains this logo here for the Twitter and another button here, another text here, another text here, 2 buttons there. That's what I'm gonna do right now. Let's go to the right box. Okay, I'm gonna say that this is the whole thing here. I'm gonna give it a wrapper and a wrapper of cards. I'm gonna call the class of card. Alright, this card has a head and also has an h1. I don't need this one. Also has a paragraph, yes, this text here, and also has 2 buttons with the class btn. The first one is sign up, and the second one is I think that the view is so, let's zoom out. Second one is login, or just login like that. So you're gonna do the same as the original page. Also in the head there is an icon, an e class. I give it a class of fa, another class, another font awesome class there, and let's say that this fa, not fa but fab, fa Twitter. Just look for this class in Font Awesome website. You gotta find it. Also, I'm gonna give it a logo icon here. This is my class. It's not a Font Awesome class, and I need also another button there, which take also a btn class of, say, login. Alright, and let's save and go to see what we have there. Okay, also I'm gonna copy this text and paste it inside the h1 here, h1, and this paragraph here I'm gonna copy it in p, the p tag. Save again. Let's see what we have here. So cool. So before we continue, I'm gonna remove the background, the orange background there that annoys me. Alright, let's make it just white. Cool. And now we are in the right box. Okay, let's end of right box. Also, I'm gonna give it a display as a flex, justify content censor. Or before we give it, let's take our card class. I'm gonna give it a width card. I'm gonna give it with a min wide of 30 or 300 pixel, and also a padding of 0 pixel from top and the bottom and 60 pixel from left and the right. Let's save and go and see what we have here. Okay, let's, for this one I'm gonna give it a background color. A background color of something just that I can see the card. Alright, so this is my card here. To make card centered in vertically and horizontally, I'm gonna do the same thing as the left box. Display flex, justify content center, justify align items center. That's it. This is now centered vertically and horizontally. And let's remove this background again. I'm gonna need now is to style the head of the card. I'm gonna display it also as a flex. I'm gonna say that justify content space between. Let's go to this one. To make the logo icon, the Twitter icon here to the left and the login button to the right. That's it for now. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna style my buttons. Since the buttons are not related to any box, I'm gonna style it individually or in alone. So the button with the class of btn will be, the first thing is gonna be display as a block. The second thing is gonna be a font size of 14 pixel. Let's try 14 pixel for now. The line height is gonna be 20 pixel, not 30 but 20 pixel. Those are some values that I tried before, since I built this page before this tutorial, before I record this tutorial, and that's what make me motivated to share with you what I do, and hoping that I can help you with a little bit of my knowledge. The padding is gonna be 66 pixel from top and the bottom and 16 pixel from left and right. The border radius is gonna be 100 pixel and the font width is gonna be bold. Okay, also I'm gonna need another class with a block. For the block, it's gonna be a width of 100%. Also another class, I need a primary. For the primary is gonna be a background color of let's say the main color, and the color of white. Another class of outline. Background color, let's give it a white color, and the color of, let's say, the main color. And also I need a border of 1 pixel and solid, and the same as the main color here. That's it. Forget to mention, not for now. Let's wait a little bit and let's go and save. Alright, so as you see here, my buttons are started to be styled, but I forget to remove the border and the most important thing is the outline, none. Again, as you can see here, my buttons are started to be styled, but I also need to add the classes. For the first one is the primary button. I'm gonna add the primary button. For the second one is gonna be outline, and this one also is gonna be outline. Okay, as you can see here, started to be good, and I need also another class here, should be block, and this one is gonna be block to take the full width of the container, the full width available for the button. Also, I need some helper. I need some helper classes. Let's say helpers here. I'm gonna call it margin top 1, margin top of 1 m. Alright, so let's duplicate margin top 2 here, and you can add 3 and 4 as you want. So as I can, I'm gonna come here and say margin top of 1. Let's try 1 m. Margin top 1. Let's say margin top 2. Alright, so it's not changing anything. I don't know why, but let's try. What's the problem? Alright, so let's make a little bit of space in here. Nothing changed. Margin top as I don't know what's the problem, but the login here is gonna be margin top 2. Is that margin top? Yes. Or I don't need that hyper functions, but for the block one here, I'm gonna say the margin bottom 1. Okay, that's cool. I like it. 0.8 rem. Let's go there. That's it for now. Now I'm gonna remove this helper function because I don't need it actually. And what I need also is to style this H1 and this P here. And let's go back to our right box here and say that the H1 is gonna be, for the font size I'm gonna give it the 27 pixel, and the line height of okay, I need semicolon there, a line height of 32 pixel, and the color I'm gonna give it the dark color. Alright, also I need to style the paragraph, the small text there. For the paragraph is gonna be, for the font size I'm gonna say that 16 pixel is good to go, and the font weight is gonna be bold, and also the color as the H1 is gonna be the dark color. Alright, save again and go. Alright, so as you can see here, that is very cool, and it start to take the shape and to be as the same as the original page there. Let's style this login, this logo icon here, I give it a class of logo icon if I remember. Yes, logo icon there. Let's go and go to the head section there and copy this one and say that for the logo icon, what I need to do is to give it a font size of 3M, and also I'm gonna give it a color of the main color. Alright, so as you can see here, it's take to make it start to get to be as the same as the original page. It's cool actually. We are doing very well just using a little bit. I'm not using a lot of property in CSS. That's what makes the CSS grid very cool, and also do the magic thing in a single or a little bit of properties. You don't need the whole files of CSS to make this thing here. It's very clean, it's very easy. So let's continue guys and finish with our footer here with our bottom box. If you remember, I gave it a class for bottom box. What I need is only the whole links. I need some links here which are as you can see here, it's a link of footer here. There's a lot of chunks here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna copy these links. I'm gonna get back to you. I'm gonna just paste the whole thing here. So as you can see here, this is my about, my help center, my blog, my status, my a lot of chunks there, the whole stuffs. And I'm gonna do is I'm gonna beautify the document here. As you can see here, it looks nice and organized and very organized actually. That's it. Let's just save and go and see what we have. So as you can see here, these are my links. That's what I'm styled now. I'm gonna go again, nice, and the right box, and this is where it starts of bottom box, and also it ends here. Alright, so for the bottom box, I'm gonna say is for the UL here, I'm gonna say the text center, text align of center, and also I'm gonna say for the every LI, it's gonna display as a line block. Let's save and go. So as you can see here, those are my links and they are styled. They are aligned centrally and display as a line block. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the links and say for the font size is it's gonna be okay, let's say 12 pixel. And for the color, I'm gonna say I'm gonna use let's try for the var dark color. Alright, so first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove this background here, it's very weird, and also I'm gonna say text decoration of none. Okay, it starts to be in shape, and let's increase a little bit font size. Actually, they are very small than what I thought. And if you remember, I already picked the color of this link, which are this one here, footer link colors. This I'm gonna go and give them this color, not the dark color, but footer link color. And also for the not here, sorry guys, but in this place here. Also I'm gonna come back here and say for the border top 1 pixel solid, and for footer top color, border color. Alright, and let's see, everything is cool, but I need some margin between HLI. I'm gonna say margin, right, or I'm gonna say, let's say margin from top and bottom 0, and I'm gonna say 5 pixels from left and right. Let's try. Cool, it's very cool actually, nice. And also if I hover H link, I'm gonna say that the text decoration is gonna be underlined, the same as the original page. Alright, I think that I finished this page. It's cool, it looks like the same as the first one. If you want, you can play with these values here. If I say here that this 15 pixel is very high, I'm gonna say here that I'm gonna increase it to not but 90. So as you can see here, but I think that I have the scroll bar here, which I don't want, and I'm gonna stick with these values here. So I think that it's not worse, it's not bad. I like it actually. If you do like it, please tell me in the comment, and I will appreciate it also. And if you wanna do the same as this tutorial here in the next couple of days or months, you are welcome to say it to me, and I will do it. Why not? Thanks guys again for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and also please make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon to get notified when I release every video, and also like the video so that I know that you like it, and dislike it if you don't like it also. Thank you again, and see you in the next